Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So here is my beautiful cover for my power sheets. This is a happy planner. I picked this up at Michael's. It was originally, I think, a little over $30, and I had a coupon and it was on sale. So I picked mine up for around $20. I think it's gonna last me a long time because I can keep different items from different years in it. And here is the inside. It's beautiful. It's hard to tell on my light here, but this is actually navy and white stripe. And then there are two pockets here. There is a lovely pen loop here, and this is just the perfect holder. And here are the power sheets, guys. I love these things. I am so sorry that you cannot get this yearbook for 2017. It sold out so much quicker than they expected it to. They have undated 6-month books of the power sheets. So it's the exact same content that's in here. The only difference is you're gonna have a different colored cover, and they're gorgeous. It has all the pages and information inside, but it is undated. And so you could just do a 6-month and plan accordingly to order next year. They're very durable. The covers are made to withstand. If you spilled something on them, you could wipe them off. And I know the 6-month power sheet booklets are just like this one. So let's get inside. I've just started to use stickers. I can't wait to get in and use them more. If you guys enjoy these videos, I will start to share my goal setting in the months ahead. So let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do some videos where I go into detail about my specific goals in my power sheets. You've got the introductory page here from Laura, and then I love that there are beautiful quotes and pretty prints and colors all the way throughout the book. That's one of the reasons I love the power sheets. They are put together with such detail, and they have such a nice quality of both beautiful design and also very practical function. And then this is the introductory page. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. And my name and the date I started is under this sheet of paper. Now guys, just a little note here. I fully wanted to film this walkthrough of my power sheets before I went in and wrote a bunch of my personal stuff, but it just didn't happen. The beginning of the year was crazy. So I have put various pieces of paper and washi over the areas that are a little bit private that I just don't want to share with the entire world on YouTube, at least not right now. So please give me some grace there, and I will make sure and describe what information is on the page. So you will see pages covering my personal information from time to time. You'll notice there's a tab for goals, and that's just a card hanging out. And then all of the tabs, January, February, spring, March, April. Those spring and summer tabs will not be in your 6-month undated. So you'll have tabs, but you'll just write in whatever date you want so you can personalize them. Here's the beginning page. It gives you a whole bunch of information, social media outlets, and then gorgeous art like this. I love that. And in case you can't see in the light here, this is actually a really beautiful gold foil. At the very beginning, you have your 2017 ideas, you brainstorm, and I've shared a little bit with you guys, but I've covered some of it up with one of the cards that I got. And the other thing I love about the power sheets, they include little postcards like this. There's a couple other little postcards you'll see later on in the book. So I just covered up some of my private goals, but you can see some of the things I wrote here. And then I put some stickers in here as well. And then this is a little example area to get your brainstorming juices flowing. I love this page. It was so much fun to fill out. I took my Papermate Flare pens and wrote in that. Great quote from Laura. There's a getting to know me page, words that describe you, things you love, what you're grateful for. Just a great little introductory page. Then another beautiful quote page. And then I love this. There's lots of pages where you do lots of personal journaling. So this one was a let it go page, what you need to let go of from the previous year to move forward. Then another beautiful quote page. And then this was a hard one for me, but really important and wonderful to go through. It's a meet your fears page. Under here, multiple paragraphs where you say what you're afraid of and because. And then at the end of the page, it asks you whether you want to step out of the fear, and I really, really love that. So I wrote a little note to myself there. The next page is another brainstorming, brain dump, journaling page, if you will. The big picture, and you answer these questions. If you could envision your most fulfilling year yet, what would it look like? Why do you want to live on purpose? And where do you want to be when you're 80? And then I haven't done this one yet. A lot of people will do a vision board where they cut out pictures from magazines, stickers. You can do anything. You can go crazy with this one. And if you check the social media hashtags for power sheets, you'll see some really creative things people have done here. And my plan is that I'm going to cut out pictures pictures and images and words that are speaking to me. And then I have a bunch of really beautiful stickers. So I will do my best to share that with you guys in a future video when I have completed that page. The optional step is to make a Pinterest board. Love this 2-page spread. Progress, not perfection. Another page of fantastic quotes. And then this is another one. You write down all the good things, that what worked in this last year and what didn't work. You can see I had some failing, painful things, but I have covered those up. It's really all about moving forward from your challenges. And then you'll start to see little notes here. I have been reading the Make It Happen book by Lara Casey. And so I have chosen to put some of my favorite quotes and passages into the nooks and crannies of my power sheet so that I'll be inspired throughout the year. And then this was a great page to fill out. In the wait, what remains confusing, unanswered, or unresolved, and lessons you learned. Honestly, I'm still filling out a lot of this. As you can see, I've written stuff out, but there's still lots of space. And the great thing about the power sheets is you can give yourself lots of grace and fill out what you need to, and then come back and fill out some of this information as the year progresses. Here's a wonderful note from Laura about the comparison is the thief of everything, which is so true. And then I left this one open so you guys could see some of the things that I'm journaling. And I love this, what you're saying no to and what you're saying yes to. And again, I'm still working on it, and I've been adding things as I think about them during the year, but I love this page because it really helps you focus on what you really want to work on. This is another one I haven't done yet, and I think it's because there are other pages that have helped me journal, so I haven't quite done this one. And this is another page where people do all sorts of drawing, art, collaging, all sorts of things. And so this is another page I very specifically wanted to use as a creative exercise, so I can't wait to get to that one. And then you start really digging into your own personal stuff. You've got your why, where you write your own personal story. And my word for the year is something that I've sort of picked, sort of not. I'm not completely attached to it. I've had years where I knew my word right away. It's been great the whole year. I've had years where I don't do have a word, and I'm kind of in between right now. So that's why this is blank for now, but you'll see more about that as we go through here. I love these graphics. This is a 2-page spread, and I've covered some of it up for privacy, but you have Cultivate What Matters, what's growing now. I've got my YouTube channel on there. And then this is another card that I got when I got my power sheets, and everyone gets it, and you can write out your word of the year and what you want to cultivate. I have started to fill out these boxes underneath here, and then I've got other boxes that I can go to throughout the year. Love it. It's time to make it happen. And then my most purposeful year, I love this, is another journaling prompt page. And it says, flip back through everything you've written so far this year, then fill it out. Keep making a mess and letting whatever words are true for you hit the page. You don't need to have the perfect answers or handwriting. Just write what comes to mind first and move forward. And then you're getting into your goals. So all that information was just the beginning prep. So now we've got a tab where we're going into our goals. This is the first page where you brainstorm your goals. And you can see one of my first goals there that is no secret if you know my channel, make my health and wellness a priority. Got a lot of other awesome stuff I'm brainstorming underneath there. Here's the page for your 2017 goals. Again, the very cool thing about this is you can have one goal, you can have 3, and you could have 10. You could have a lot. And so there's a lot of space. I have a handful of goals that I wrote out on these pages. And then in the following pages, you're going to write out very specific intentional steps to help them come to fruition in your life. And then here's one of the things I was talking about. I had written out some quotes from the book, Make It Happen, that I really like, and I put them on the back of one of my sheets here. And again, I'm just going to continue adding as I find stuff that I love. Here's another one. I love it. The enemy of taking action is the false belief in someday. Do the good you know you ought to do and start now. Love that. And then this is a great exercise example. And what I love, again, I'm saying it over and over, I'm like a broken record, but there's so many cool things about the power sheets, is that they're very intentional about giving you examples of how to fill out your power sheet. So you have an action plan worksheet for every specific goal that you write out. So you've got your goal, your why, your starting steps, and then you've even got more information, the positive result that will happen, people to ask for guidance, what progress looks like, how I will celebrate this goal. I'll just go ahead and share this one with you. It's very important for me to lose weight and to get healthy. I am looking at weight loss for my health and wellness journey very specifically. And so I have written out some information there. And then you have lots of pages for your action plan. I think there's Yeah, at least 9 or 10 pages here. So I haven't finished all that yet. Then we get into the monthly tabs. Now again, when you order your 6-month undated sheet, you'll have 6 months of these page tabs, and then you'll write in your month. So this is the January tab. The word that I'm kind of holding on to loosely for 2017 is intentional. So I wrote out some inspiration there. Then another brainstorm where you simplify the things that you want to do. And then I love this page, so many tending tips. And this list right here is the gold star standard of the Powersheets. Now I have blocked out some of my personal goals, but never fear, I'm getting ready to show you an entire month that hasn't been written in so you can see exactly what it looks like. But this was my tending list for January. The tending lists are really the heart of the Powersheets and the thing that usually everyone loves. You've got a space to write encouraging words. Then you have monthly goals, weekly goals, which you cannot see here, and then daily goals. I thought you guys would get a kick out of seeing some of my daily goals and how I did with them. Taking Ningxia Red, taking supplements. I have a little regiment where I do crunches, jumping jacks, and push-ups either in the morning or in the evening. Prayer, meditation, and devotions. I sometimes get bogged down in not loving that I can't check off a lot of boxes. And someone in the Powersheets face group did this and inspired so many of us. If you are put off by these Powersheet progress trackers, you don't have to be. You can give yourself grace. So I am starting to write notes if I don't want to track the actual dates. I can talk about what I need to work on. If I have a section that I know I'm going to be able to check off, I do it. I just wanted to show that because that's how I practically used it. So now that you've seen how I used January, I wanted to show you the heart of the Powersheets. This is what you're going to get for every month. And then every couple months, they'll give you a refresh section so that you can just make sure and clarify your goals. So here's the February section. I love this new layout. This is new this year. You've got the Prepare Well page. So this is the beginning of every month. And you've got 3 columns. So I've got what's on my calendar, important to-dos, and what I'm excited about. And then if you want to use a focal goal or word for the month, you can put that in. But I've also seen people scratch that out, write a note to themselves, you know, just whatever you need to do. These are wonderful because you can tailor make them to exactly what you want. So you've got a let it go journaling page. You clear the mental clutter, what you're feeling, the thing that's been weighing on you, what you're hopeful about, what you want to do. And then the simplifying page where you do kind of a brainstorm, like a brain dump kind of thing. Then here it is, guys. I love these tending lists. They're wonderful. A place to write your encouraging words, a quote, something someone told you, scripture. The sky's the limit. I've seen so many great things. Then you've got your monthly goals, your weekly goals, and your daily goals. Then what is very cool is they have added this new this year, and instead of putting boxes to fill out, you have a progress bar. I have filled them out by coloring them in. I have written in the progress bar something. I have put stickers in the progress bar. I mean, you can go to town with this stuff. Then you've got the weekly goals and places where you can check off the weeks. And then your daily goals, which I really love. And then they've got little boxes for every day of the month. Focus on little by little progress, not perfection. Absolutely love the tending list. And then how are you going to cultivate gratitude? And I love this. It gives you little prompts. What you're grateful for, what you're choosing grace over guilt about. Got multiple places for that. Someone you're grateful for, multiple places. Progress you're celebrating, even if it was small. I love that. A favorite memory from the month and a good lesson you learned. And so you get this Cultivate Gratitude page in every month. So that is February. And then you do have the clearing the clutter checklist. It just helps you take inventory every couple of months. And I know you do have the refresh pages in the undated. So even though you won't have a tab that says the season, you will still have 3-month refresh pages. So it just helps you figure out what didn't work in the past 3 months, what did, and what lessons you learned, and what you're letting go of. And then this whole page I haven't even gotten to yet, the no list, the yes list, what you're focusing on, what you want to work on for the next few months. So that's the beauty of this. You can make a whole bunch of goals and a couple months later say, I want to completely change it all up. And guess what? You can. And there's a place for it. And then speaking of, you've got 2 pages to refresh your goals. So you can write out the same ones or move on to a new goal, change it up. So it goes all the way through to the end of the year. And then at the end, you've got celebrating the end of the year. And then the best is yet to come. And then the sticker sheets are also in the Undated Powersheets. Look at this. Gorgeous stickers that you can use. High fives, check marks for your progress windows, little things you can earmark when you want to really focus on certain goals. And there's 2 full pages and they're absolutely gorgeous. So that is the end of the power sheets. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to film some videos here in the future where I'm sharing my specific goals and how I'm using my power sheets. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. And if you want to get your own power sheets, I have a link in the description box below for you guys. Check out these power sheets. The link is for a pre-order. They sold out of these sheets sets so quickly that they have opened up the pre-orders now so you guys can snag them and they'll get sent out to you by May. I really, really love them. I feel like this is a very integral tool for me, and these have been, bar none, the best tool next to my planner for helping me set out to start to achieve my goals for 2017. So I hope you guys enjoyed this power sheet walkthrough, and I will be back at you soon with another video. Take care on the other side of that screen, guys. Bye!